Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video. I know quite a lot of you have actually forgotten about this one because it's been sort of out of sight, out of mind. We haven't been able to get on it. So window regulator. Chris managed to get the roof working. We knew that it had a block of wood holding this window up. And quite frankly, if you had to order a regulator from a dealer for this car, it would be a write-off. It would be a complete waste of time and money because they're over £800. Trying to find one second-hand is also crazy. You just can't find them. So I flicked through eBay and I actually found one, this colour, advertised as breaking. I spoke to the guy, said, have you got a window regulator? He said, yep, I've got that. I can sell it to you. It was £60. I said, yep, I definitely have it. Is it 100% come from the car that you've got displayed? He went, yep, it's definitely come out of that car. And sure enough, it arrived. It's over there, guys, and it actually says on it, it's actually written on it somewhere. I think this is the one. That may be the one Chris used to try and get it going. And this will be the one that I ordered. Sorry, I should have been more prepared and had this out ready. But it does actually say on it somewhere, there we go, Mitsubishi Colt 5-door. So I'm not really sure what's happened there. You can see it, Colt 5-door. So he actually sent us that out, and I did get a refund on it and said if he wanted it, he could have it back. But I didn't hear no more from the guy. So lucky for us, Gordon Young, thank you. He's one of our subscribers. Actually reached out and said, Rob, I know where there's one of these in a breaker's yard, and it's got 2 window regulators in it. I can go down there Saturday and grab them for you. So Gordon, thank you. Gordon actually sent us out the regulators. They arrived quite a while ago actually, but we've been waiting to get on this. And I'm trying to pay him for them. And he said, nope, I don't want you to pay me for them until you know that they're the correct ones for the car, which is lovely. So thank you so much. And he sent them all the way down from Scotland, bless him. So we are actually going to crack on, get them fitted in this car and see if we can get it all nipped up and the roof opening off the button without any little hot wires that Chris had to make in order to get the roof down. So enough waffle, let's crack straight on with it. Too carried away with talking too much, but that was so straightforward. It's 4 bolts and I'm just going to tidy up the wire on the motor, plug that in, see if the motor goes up and down, and then just bring it down enough to get the drop glass in it. But it really was that simple. Because it was all missing last time, there was only like 3 nuts, so 3 of the 10mm nuts, so just had to go and find a 10mm flange nut. Apart from that, very straightforward. So I'm going to crack on there, get this wiring tidied up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to work. Two windows, guys. Very complicated to get this one to line up so that that gap there is equal and you're not going to get no wind noise. And then I was struggling to get the back motor down. You can see the drop glass is all working perfect as well. Chris said, don't forget you got that second switch for the back window. So, front switch, front window. Perfect. But when this window's got so much play in it, you can literally go left or right an inch. And I had it too far back, so there was a huge gap in the top. Then I had it too far forward, so just trying to get it about right. And that motor, you would think getting it out of that little gap would be very, very difficult, but it was so easy. The motor just tipped up and slid out of this hole, so job's a good one. I'm going to fold the roof down and make sure all that side of it works, and then I'm going to start building all these doors back up. I've just pulled it outside, guys, and Chris is going to do it live, hopefully. You ready? I had a little dry run in the paint booth. They're fast, didn't they? Quite advanced for the time, isn't it?
Complicated mechanism, isn't it?
Yeah. Perfect. Leave it down, mate. Yeah, leave it down. Now, they're actually, do you want to put it up or not? Yeah, we might as well, mightn't we? Just shows it. It's actually quite fast, isn't it? I just looked here, that was 40 seconds start to finish to get that down. Yeah, they're perfect now. If you turn it off, Chris, we might as well do the little walk around bit. So when we bought this car, there was a couple of jobs to do. Obviously the windows, that was quite funny, that bit of wood, wasn't it? Yeah. Holding the window up. And the back window regulator was playing up as well, so we changed it. I'm going to ask you to just jump up, mate. Yeah. So this has done 19,000 miles, this car, but the seat is all fraying. So we're going to do something about that today as well. And then these are the bits. We want to make, we want to make this car affordable. We want it to be cheap for someone, don't we? So we've got a couple of little bits to go around and do, like that bit there. But the main concern on this car is somebody has keyed it here and here. Also, it's been keyed exactly the same place, but on the boot lid. So we come up with a little bit of a plan. If we was to take this in and get this painted, what do you think we're looking at? $450?
Maybe, yeah.
Probably to get that done. Yeah. Which is then going to make this car more expensive when we're selling it. And we don't want it to be expensive. We want it to be affordable. We're going to be completely transparent with whoever buys it. But what I am going to do, I've just rung a, what do you call them, a graphics? Vinyls. We're actually going to have a couple of stripes put on this car. Me and Chris have just been discussing what colour, and I said black, and it's going to be too dark. It's not going to look nice, is it? White. So you're thinking white, aren't you?
Where these are darker blue,
yeah,
you could have
dark blue
with two whites.
With two white lines.
Maybe.
We're going to do it, guys, and I know that you're going to drop it in the comments what you think anyway, but potentially this is going to cost, what, 50 quid to get this done in vinyl? Whereas that'd be £450 for a paint job. 58 reg car, yeah, it's going to last quite a long time, but is it worth putting that money in and asking all that more money for it? We don't think so. So let's head up the vinyl shop and have a look. Worst way, it can be pulled off and have the paintwork done. Chris just had a bit of an idea before I was driving off there, but it's fading away already. What do you think of this, guys? With a play button in it all. Let's get out the vinyl shop and get it done. I don't know what Chris is going to say when we get back, guys, but the guy here recommended satin black with a white stripe, yeah?
White pin stripe.
White pin stripe. So we'll see how it comes out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, but it's certainly going to look a lot better than what it did. He's got this, what's that tape called you got underneath there?
Knifeless tape.
Knifeless tape. So you pull that out, yep, and that give it nice straight lines. we'll let him carry on and do his job. The knifeless tape. It's got like a wire inside it. I should have cut him once you got going with it, shouldn't I?
That's right.
That's clever stuff. And then you get your perfect straight line.
Pull that out.
Clever stuff. Do you know what? I actually like it already. I can tell I'm going to like it. It does look smart, I think. Yeah, that's going to look good. That's it so far without the pinstripe, guys. And close up, it really does look good. I know you eagle-eyed people are going to spot that in the background. Can I show that? So the guy that's doing our wrapping here, Kenny, he actually does a lot of track days. And this is his actual track car, which last time he took it out, he cracked the brake discs on it. But this is his friends that he's building. Mark III Golf. What was this, a GTI or anything?
VR6.
No, what was it?
Yeah, VR6.
Oh, it was a VR6. And he's put the Audi 3.2 V6 out of, what, maybe a TT?
No, that was out of an A3.
An Audi A3. And I should imagine this is fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quick.
But yeah, very nice. And I know you guys would have asked about it, seeing him in the background. So the front one's done. He's just moving on to do the one on the boot. Guys, I know we're going to have mixed feelings on this, but let's just see it when it's finished with the white line on it. I think it's going to look all right. And like I said, we're going to probably ask £400 less for this car than what we was going to ask if we'd had the paintwork done on it. He's just cutting the white line now for it. He's asked me how thick I want it, and to be honest, I don't know. Can we overlap the black a little bit? Or not? Just to try and...
Put the white onto it anyway.
Yeah, just to try and keep it as small as we can. I think we'll overlap it a little bit. Now, my opinion, guys, I think it is a vast improvement. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and I know that you're going to let me know in the comment section down below. He certainly took them scratches off it, took the eye off it, and I think it looks all right. And the back of it, again, exactly the same. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go back and see what Chris thinks of it. Well, I just popped home and Claire's given me these. She said they're years old, but... not very powerful. It's doing something, isn't it? I might have to cut. Oh yeah, that is making a difference. I might have to cut these long bits off first. Let's try the bigger one. This is old. It's got a little tank on it. It's collecting something. Yeah, I think the little one was best. I'm going to do the whole thing and then I'll show you after. I've just been sitting here really chuckling to myself, guys. Look. Yeah, it has just took me a good 5 minutes to do it. Yeah, you can still see where they was, but you can still hear this. Listen, every time you put it down, you can hear it still picking up little bits. I reckon probably another 5 minutes over that, you wouldn't even be able to tell. Just looks brilliant. I'm not going to link this. I have no idea where she got it. And like she just said to me, they're years old. But that's took the eye off of that, hasn't it? Right, I think now I just need to go and get it washed. Get the car washed over that and cleaned. And that should be it. And there we go, guys. All cleaned. All finished, all done. Windows all working, roof all working. and very, very tidy and presentable now for someone to just get in and drive away. Guys, honest opinion on the stripe in the comments section. What do you think? Would you have had it painted? I mean, it is a lot of money rather than just have that stripe put on there. I think that's took the eye off it. And yeah, I mean, if you're an older person, you probably wouldn't want that stripe, but a youngster is going to get in this car and drive it. It's going to be cheap insurance. It's going to be cheap to run. I ain't even sure what engine's in it. It's only a little engine, a petrol, but still has some minor marks on it. There's a couple of little marks on the wheels, but all of the tyres are really nice. There's a little bit of a mark there. You can see the majority of that I would actually polish out. And then round the back, surprisingly, with the roof up as well, it's got quite a big boot. There's the stripe on the back there. And I'll just quickly show you inside. Yeah, I didn't have a full extreme valet, otherwise the car would have been polished. And you could see that seat, it shows up a lot more on camera, me looking through the screen. There's a bit of a stain there, but overall, very, very nice. It's going to be ideal for, you know, a young girl, just got a driving licence, lovely little tin top convertible, and guys, not quite, but nearly 20,000 miles, CD player, even got aircon. Look, let's go inside. I'll tell you what we paid for it and what we'd like for it. I think it's going to be a little bargain. I just started recording this outro, guys, and Chris started telling me about Only Fools and Horses, really making me laugh. The stripe on the car, Chris doesn't agree with me. He doesn't think it looks very good. I think it's all right. It's preference, I suppose. You know, what colour do you choose for it? Chris said we'd have been better off putting a round circle on there with a number in the middle, didn't you?
Yeah, like a race number.
Like a race number, but I said that'd make it too racy. But each to their own, and yeah, maybe we should have gone for another colour. I don't know. Guys, tell me what you think down below. Let's get down to the nitty gritty with that little car. It was a bargain from day one. Purchase price £500. I did go quite far to get it, and it was quite late at night. It was a bit further than I thought. I think the name of where he was actually from was quite similar to a name somewhere local. So I ended up, where was it? Caterham bypass. So it was about 2 hour, 20-minute round trip. £500. Collection, £30 for a bit of diesel. Kent Auto Salvage, you know, I went round there and stripped that window regulator out of that car just because we wanted the motor, but it turned out it was no good anyway. Did you make do with that just to get the roof to come down?
No, I was hoping to use the motor off of that regulator.
On the other regulator?
Yeah.
But that regulator had been stripped.
Plug. Yeah, no, it was a different plug for the motor.
It was, wasn't it? Different plug, and plus the other one had been completely stripped to bits, and it had that bit of wood propping the window up. So I gave Mark £20 for that. The two regulators for the driver's side windows, £50. Valet I've just had done, £20. Gives us a total of £620. Now, you know we like to do cars cheap. I know quite a lot of you say all the time it's too cheap. It should be more money. We've seen it on the channel. But what you got to remember with that little car, underneath those stickers, are severe scratches. They are severe, aren't they? They're right down through the paint. So the bonnet and boot lid really do need painting, and to get a nice job on that, you're looking at £450. So we have to allow that in with the price. A couple of the wheels have got minor curbing on them, but the little car is ready to jump in and go. Just flicked through eBay. There's some on there on the higher end of the mileage with 80,000, and they're starting around 1,500, but there's actually a red one on there that's done 19,000. How much did I say that was? 4,995. Way too expensive, but they all seem to be around the 2.5 grand. That car's just shy of 20,000. It's had one previous owner, so 2 owners from new. It's got all the book pack with it. I think it has only got 1 key, but it owes us £620. And what we'd like to do is double our money. I think it's definitely worth that. So £1,250, and I will be putting that car on Instagram for £1,250. So I'm not, what I will just quickly say, guys, we got it quite a lot on the Toyota RAV4. Quite a lot of people, as soon as they see the video, was emailing in on Instagram saying, I'll take it, I'll take it. I know quite a lot of you do already know this, but we've had a lot of new subscribers lately. And we'd just like to say that if you are interested in one of the cars, they're not available until we do list them on Instagram. And as soon as we do list them on there, it's sort of a bit of a case of fastest finger first. I go through the numbers as they come in, and if the people are too far away or they don't want to come or they can't come for 2 months, then we move up to the next number, etc, etc. So that is going to be the end of today's video and the series on the little Mitsubishi. I say series, it's only 2 videos, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 2 videos. So that is the end of it on the little Mitsubishi. Look out for it on Instagram if you are interested. Check out the merchandise. The link is in the description. Like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you all very, very soon in the next one.